tell, can't tell, Phonk a friend. Nightmare groove on this track we in.
Take you up in, bitch. Take you up in, bitch. Cruising streets where shadows creep. Midnight roars, no time for sleep. Engines hum like beasts unleashed. Ain't no peace, the thrills increase. Darkness drips, the lights are low. Echoes bounce where phantoms go. Ghostly whispers ride the wind. Steel and smoke where we begin. Shadow ride, baseline heavy, feel the tide. Cowbells hit distorted pride. Shadow ride, baseline heavy, feel the tide. Cowbells hit distorted pride. Shadow ride. 808s, they crush the ground. Thunder rolls that Memphis sound. Chopped up voices, twist and spin. Pulses thick, let chaos in. Grimy corners, neon haze beneath the moon. Our anthem plays. Pitch down hooks, they pull you deep. Funk and bass, the city sleep. Shadow Sirens, well, that symphony of sin. Devil in the rear view trying to pull me in. Jungle beat smoke.